Greetings, I'm the Dimmet, your friend. We are friends, right? Well, we used to be friends until you found out I was a Democrat. Or I found out you were a Republican, and then we're not friends anymore. We have a president who's divided the country. I mean, just like we were divided in our history when we had the Civil War. I would love to tell you about all my medical problems, but that's kind of maudlin. But be it before told, there are great medical problems coming to the old man here. So I have to talk fast, and I said, when you're doing fast talk, damn it, you must say things that are important. So, these are important thoughts. I'm evaluating CNN. I watch CNN because they're much more truthful. Right now, all the Republicans are, the communists there. Socialist he is. Not a socialist. I thought I was for a while, but then I looked in the dictionary and figured out what a socialist actually is. One should look at the Funkin' Wagner from time to time, you know. But I look at the situation today, the politics going on, and I think about the number of people that this dictator we have is responsible for killing. It starts with little children separated from their mothers. It includes his lying that causes a country to mistake a commercial airliner loaded with people to be blown out of the sky with a missile. More dead people to Trump's list of dead people. He kills. Evaluate how many people Adolf Hitler killed, and then compare the ones who died because of this dictator that's in office today. Just give that some thought. I try to figure out why the senators, the Republican senators, I try to figure out why they do not stand for our Constitution. Why do they allow a man who is an obvious lunatic to control the country? I live in Washington, right across the river from me. Trump has sent troops because people are demonstrating. See, Trump doesn't understand that we have freedom of speech. We have a right to protest when people screw with the Constitution of the United States of America. Many of us who are Americans take offense to a person who consults with our enemies and doesn't give a damn about the millions and billions of dollars we pay for defense. He does it all. He won't let the scientists, the doctors that know, even speak. And now he wants to hide the records. He thinks if you don't test, you don't have any disease. He probably thinks the world's flat. Now he messes with our children. Yes, let's send them to school. Who cares if the teachers all die? Yeah, that's a stupid thing, but everything he's done has been stupid. Has there been anything he's done that's right? Now he's trying to turn it all around. I think what's happened here, one thing that the Republican, what do we call them? I have a hard time calling them senators. But anyway, the Republicans refuse to check, even though they know the Constitution of the United States. I'm sure they've read it at some point. They know that they are supposed to defend that. And, you don't have to be a political genius to know you don't consult with your enemy and ignore those people that we spend billions of dollars getting information. He doesn't bother with that stuff. He knows it all. And he's now starting to want to kill our children. But he doesn't understand that. He doesn't listen to the doctors that really know what is happening. He doesn't listen to them at all. In fact, he wants to censor them. Whatever happened to the concept of freedom of speech? Oh, that doesn't fit when you have a dictator. It's a mess. The only reason I can see for the Senate, the Russian Senate, or I should say the United States Senate, it's what it says on their badges. The one reason, even though they know that Russia interfered with our last election, and even though we don't know how they did it, they don't want to investigate that. There's nothing to see here. Here's what could have already happened. The reason they don't give a damn about this great country and its history and its help to the world is because they know it's already gone. Because there's an election coming, and they know how to screw that election over. And that'll put Trump back in office again. On March 13th, that was my birthday, that's why I remember this, Trump asked a very strange question. He asked about being world leader. That got very little coverage. Strange question for a president to ask. At the same time, he is negotiating with dictators. People that are what we used to call enemies, now they're our friends, and our friends are now our enemy. Well, this can be problematic. But since they know what's going to happen, and they know that the Russians can control the election, if those senators would cross paths with that dictator, that would be the end of them. And that's why they have no guts. And that's why they don't have the energy or the strength to stand up against that lunatic, maniac, evil scoundrel. I'm sorry, I'm a professional. I should not use those kinds of terms. But if there was ever a man to use those terms have been against and talk of, it is today. So the future looks very bleak. And it's possible that that God upstairs is going to say, and I said this often in talk radio, he's going to rattle the keys and say, I think it's time to close this all down. There's more I want to say, and I hope I'm around to say it. God bless you all, and thank you for watching my videos. I want a dog. I'm not going... No, don't talk about wanting a dog or a cat. Just in the video like a professional. Peace and good. Love you all.